And again, I just think the areas of focus are so spot on. I read the stats on student loan, and I was just reading stat that Veronica gave me that the average Michigan college graduate is leaving school with about $30,000 in student loan debt. The idea of not just helping college graduates deal with this giant debt, but also helping high school kids or even younger learn to plan ahead of time so you don't end up with giant student debt. Because there's other ways to get through college without taking out student loans. There's, apart from the obvious ones, we'll do well and get a great scholarship, or my excuse, have a rich dad. That's what I did. It worked great for me. But there are other options, and you guys have the expertise to help maybe teach some younger people how to avoid student debt.
Well, that's just it, is the investment that we made towards this vision for our community is that Effie and Laura have worked hard to earn many national certifications in offering this opportunity. So it's not just that we thought of a vision and we're going to implement it, it's that we've taken the time to be able to have our staff study, be able to travel to these national conferences and learn hands-on. Folks can
Sure.
rely on the expertise of our office.
Well, this leads into the next thing I want to point out was the stuff we're doing with the military and with veterans. I know you both just got certified through Boots Across America, which I understand is a national nonprofit helping our military and veterans, current military and veterans. What was that process like?
Basically, we did a online webinar. It was for beginners, so to speak. And we took a 50-question exam.
Did you find a lot of crossover in stuff that you already knew and were already kind of doing, or was it like all new stuff? Or?
It was all new stuff.
Really?
Yeah, for the most part.
All new stuff.
Yeah.
And that's because there are programs and stuff that are specific to veterans that we didn't necessarily know about.
Well, we knew about them, but we didn't know about them.
Right,
If you know what I mean.
Yes,
It was
I
one
do.
of those things where, yes, we know about VA loans. Yes, we know that the military receives special consideration when it comes to foreclosure and credit debt and stuff like that. But we didn't know all that was involved, and this training really opened our eyes to that.
How is this going to be implemented going forward? What's going to change as far as how people, contact us and how they get service, and anything different?
I think, historically what we've always provided is financial classes, but it was really geared towards our home buyers.
Right.
And what we really want our communities to know is that if there's anybody that wants information or is facing a student debt and needs some expertise, guidance on that, or even just a customized budget and credit counseling, credit coaching session with our staff to come in, that they do not need to necessarily come through the track of wanting to buy a house, that really this is an overarching opportunity for anyone in our community, regardless of income bracket, and it is all completely free of charge. And really we need to point out as well is that all of this is made possible because of our grant from the Fremont Area Community Foundation, and where their funding had always been streamed towards the foreclosure crisis, they really caught the vision of what we tried to accomplish here, which is really the recovery stage of our community and the health of our community beyond just housing.
I think people may be less inclined or disinclined to contact CNH or use the services because they're kind of gun shy. They get inundated, especially someone with student loan gets inundated with mailings and all kinds of stuff and emails from companies that basically say, we can help you with your student debt. And it's just some other scam company trying to get their student debt so they can charge them. And so people need to realize that CNH is part of TrueNorth, the TrueNorth Community Service. We're a nonprofit. This is all free of charge. It's on the up and up. It's just a service provided to the public for free. We're not making any money off you. We're not trying to scam you. You may think of CNH only as being that thing you go through when you want to buy a house. And that's traditionally what it's been, but knowing that these services are open to everyone, and they're free.
You're not trying to buy into a product when you come and participate.
Thank you.
What you're coming in for is really the expertise of the team, and that it's a highly individualized process. We recognize that not everybody's debt is structured the same, not everybody has the same concerns about what they need to address, and so what we have is a variety of tools. We don't have something where it's like, okay, you come in here and we're gonna shove this crazy pyramid scheme on you.
Right,
and
yeah,
how to
exactly.
resolve your debt, and really, no, it's more about educating
Sure.
and empowering folks to be able to look at their own set of circumstances and determine where their strengths lie, what are some resources that they could pull in to maybe help them through this rough patch,
Sure.
just so that they can be even more independent and stable on their own.
That's just it. I mean, it's the overarching direction that True North is moving towards, which I fully embrace, is the idea of helping people become self-sufficient. Self-sufficiency is huge. And rather than just putting Band-Aids on problems, let's address, how do you not get the injury to start with? And so this is just another piece of that puzzle, I think. And so I'm like, this is awesome, great stuff. If you saw this and you want to call the main number, 924-0641, ask for someone with CNH, and they'll get you in the right direction. We should have stuff on the website as well. Keep your eyes open to the local papers and the Facebook page and whatnot. When we have classes being offered, they'll all be up. We'll make sure you know about it.
Yeah.
Take advantage of them.
We're planning for a couple of introductory events for the
Yes.
community.
Yes.
So that information will be
Awesome.
coming out as well. So if you're just curious, you want to know a little bit more, maybe hear or ask a couple of questions face to face.
All right, anything else that needs to be said about the Financial Empowerment Center? Cool beans. Thanks for tuning into the Snapshot. We'll see you next time.
Excellent.
Okay, but I'll just edit it out, so.